Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to another new edition of a review of the mass adoption meeting in the Kringle back office. My name is Giras Mufon Komo from Money in the Kringle community. I'm the chief member helper, and welcome to another new edition of the review of the mass adoption. Guys, I excuse you myself for not have been there. That is, I supposed to have done this live on Tuesday. That is was the 26th, but due to the preparatives that we are carrying on with the goodwill that is coming to Cameroon, we have been so damn busy. The ambassador and the family and everybody in the TBC family in Cameroon, we are so busy. Kudos to your work. You will be seeing in the videos and the pictures what we have been doing this couple of days is so awesome. So I excuse myself for doing this a little bit late, but it was necessary that I should do it. So you bear with me and rest assured that I'm always going to be there if the chance presents itself to give you a review. A promise is a commitment made, and a commitment action must take on. So, guys, that it is. To move along for this other edition of the review of the mass adoption, we're going to talk about the contest for the month of April that is almost going through. Secondly, we're going to talk about the gigantic news that we received on Monday that was so huge, so huge. We had a twin excited information or twin excited information on Monday. One has to do with the ambassadors, the new ambassadors that came on board, and the second has to do with the GBDC, that is the Goldback Currency contract that is on the way to be getting signed and something turning around a huge sum. So we'll be talking about that also. And later on, we are going to also talk about the core team, how the core team is getting really full. And lastly, we're going to talk about updates. And this update guide, there is one special one that has a deadline that is very dangerous if you don't stick to it. So these are the different topics that we will be examining as we unfold this other edition of the review of the mass adoption of Monday, the 24th of April 2022. I'm so excited. Are you excited? I believe you are excited. So share this video, and even you haven't been a subscriber of More for Money TV, guys, this is the time for you to do so because you will have on your fingertips all the information and the summary of the great information of the Kringer back office. So right now, let's go to the back office to get all the different topics that we are going to examine, of which the admin of TBC examined with Ambassador Bederick, Ambassador Stephen Coffey, that was also there, and one of our great presenters, Carl Dashier from the United States, guys. So that is it. The first thing that admin started with on that blessed day of 24th, Monday, which is past gone, was the contest. So admin went back to precise or reiterate on the conditions that surrounds the contest for the month of April. So admin went around to permit us to really catch what what were the content of the April, what was the content of the April promotion. So you allow me to go there and give you a touch on that. So let's go and visit what was the conditions that were labeled for the contest of April. So this was what we examined first, and a lot of precisions were being tabled at that level. So let's try to look here. So I wanted to really take the full picture, proofs, the full image and the full information, guys, so that we should have it clear. This is it. So this is the poster. Now, April contest, the conditions are well spelled out here. that for the April contest, we are going to have 20 winners. So for this April contest, there will be 20 winners in the April K-Love contest. And all the ties in the 20th place will split the winners. This is a paid personal referral contest, and only new and annual payers are counted, plus anyone with 150. So the $1,000 is now 150. Anyone with 150, uh, anyone 150 personal referral, paid personal referrals will get $1,000 guarantee and unlimited, meaning that every person that has that number would also be paid. So that is what we should be looking at as far as this is concerned. And more to that, payout will be in K-Love in early May. So payout in May is going to be in K-Love. So K-Love is going to be paid out. And more to that, you have the positions from number one, $200, number two, $190, right up to the 20th positions. So as you can see, the content is expanding while the guarantee is becoming more difficult to get. Don't take for granted the March contest guarantee is only 100, is only 100. So these are the precisions that the admin went around to look at and to be precise that since we are almost at the end of the month, that is where we are going to, or that those are the criteria we are going to be using in order to give way for those who are going to have the opportunity to earn so much. We are going to give them that chance to benefit from the conditions of this contest that were well spelled out as I just bring them out to you. So what are you doing? If you haven't uh, really make it up, let's look at the contest list right now. If you are nearer to winning, you should really do everything possible to be on within the first 20 people. And you can see this person is already 261, this person is already 131, means that lacking them at least 19 people to get. This person is 120, lacking 30, this person 101, lacking 49, and so on and so forth. So these are the people that are really putting themselves on a good footing to be able to earn a whole lot as far as this competition is concerned. So that is what the admin started with, and that is the great news that we started with, which is that of the competition that has to take place at the end of the month. So any person that has already attained the objective of the guarantee is going to receive $1,000 in BNB. Okay, that being said, the next information that the admin really exposed on was the I would say the twin information that he brought to us. He told us we had such a great surprise information, and this great surprise information is not even this one. We're coming to this one that is just fresh. The greatest surprise information was this one. Two new ambassadors were nominated in the cricket community, and the first ambassador is the ambassador of Ghana. So Ghana has already an ambassador. Michael Abeka becomes the goodwill ambassador for Ghana. So this was one of the greatest news on that same day of Monday, the 21st. So Ghana has already an ambassador, and he is going to be using this opportunity to share food to the needy in Ghana. So we are proud of him and his achievements within the TBC community. He is one of the two ambassadors called within the 15 weeks of the existence of K-Love, and with less than 1,500 holders of coin. That means 70,000 people has already 70,000, pardon, $70,000 has already been raised through K-Love, and $10,000 of that will be spent on food to feed the poor in Ghana. So this is a very great information for the Ghanaian community. As we are also preparing to celebrate, you are on the map already. I was so happy for this guy. He's very, very hardworking. He's very, very determined for TBC. Kudos to you, Ambassador, and welcome to the show. Now, the greatest other ambassador, which is a very new ambassador, we are not seeing him talking, is the ambassador of Uganda. So we have this guy that is doing a whole great job in Uganda. He has put Uganda on the map. Henry Sibanjiwi Kawama is the new TBC ambassador for Uganda. So he repeat contest, a repeat contest winner has accepted the calling to become the goodwill ambassador for Uganda. We are so proud of him and his achievement within the TBC community. He is one of two ambassadors called within the 15 week of existence of K-Love, and with less than 1,500 holders of the coin. That means 70,000 USD dollars have already been raised through K-Love, and 10,000 of that will be spent on food to feed the poor in Uganda on January 11, 2022. So, guys, you see, this is awesome. This is awesome. So, this is one part of the news. And the next part of the news has to do with, we have been talking to you about our we have been talking to you about our gold backed currency. So, admin came back on this particular topic of having a complete a guide or having a complete information on a gold backed cryptocurrency. So, admin came to us with the great news that, let's stay quiet for a minute. What is the news, guys? The great news was that the Kringle community is about having a deal of $100,000 of gold to back the currency that we are expecting to come up. So we are going to have our currency come up with a an amount of $100,000 of gold that is going to back this currency that we are about creating. So to make things very unite, we are going to have an exchange, and in that exchange, we are going to have a gold backed currency that I've been calling the GBC. So we're going to have the GBC, and this GBC will permit anyone to stabilize the price of your kilo, to stabilize the price of your farm wall, to stabilize the price of your grains or whatsoever. And this is the starting point for us to go for merchants. So Amin was saying that this was a wonderful opportunity for us to have such an opportunity to have this in Dubai. And it's one of our contest winners that is at the top front to help conclude this deal. So as this deal will be unfolding, we will bring you more information about it, but it's already certain that it's taking the good trajectory. And we believe with the grace of God and with the grace of this mission that TBC is carrying around the whole world, we are going to certainly have this great deal being carried upon so that we have a total backup for our currency. Guys, so this is what really marked the meeting of Monday, having a vault of $100,000 in gold to back up our GBDC is the most interesting thing that I've ever heard, is the most mind-blowing thing that I've ever had in TBC. People are talking about currency, but here is what TBC is presenting to you. We are the right place, the right time, and let's really appreciate what the admin of TBC is doing. Kudo to you, admin. I really was so excited on that Monday when I heard this news. And I believe that you're listening to me and watching this right now, you really be asking yourself, is this true? It is true, and it is unfolding in front of your eyes. So, guys, this is the opportunity to tell you that we are going to be having an exchange, and which that exchange is going to be zero transaction fees. We're going to have zero transaction fee. And admin was still explaining on that Monday that possibilities are coming that we are going to merge our two websites in one. And don't forget, merging our two websites in one therefore means that you can only benefit from the exchange in the criminal community even only if you are a member of the criminal community. If you are not a member of the criminal community, you are not to benefit from the exchange. So only members of the criminal community will have access to this exchange, and having access to this exchange, you swap your money, zero uh transaction charges. And it's not for TBC, it's not to swap TBC. Most people have been coming to me telling me that is it to swap. They are not swapping TBC. Everything is going to prepare at the until we are going to have a pair of TBC and GBDC, or TBC and Kringles, that we will present to our merchants. Maybe 50% Kringles, 50% TBC. So right now, the swap is not for TBC. I say it again. You should not go along telling people that the exchange is for TBC. Please get the information right. I hope I've been heard, and I hope it's clear to everybody. Now, the next part of the news was also a very great one, and we really appreciated it. Was the deadline, the deadlines of the deadlines of let me see. Oh my God, this thing keeps pulling me out. So the next great news was the deadline of when we are to pay our when we our send buttons are to come up. So a question was asked. I think that question should be how to build. Just give me seconds, guys. Let me try to look at something. Mm, there is a great information here that I need to show to you. This has to do with the send buttons that are going to be sent off. So yeah, this is it. So I wish to come back to this precision because a lot of people are getting it so poorly. Guys, all send buttons are going to be turned off on May 1st, and you must comply. This is it. All send buttons that fail to get turned back on before September 1st, 2022 will remain turned off forever. You should take this information very, very important. So all exhibitions that are not going to activate or get their send button turned back as from 1st May, that send buttons will be turned off, and before 1st of September, you should know that your send button will remain turn off forever, meaning that what? It is the end for you. So this is something that we need to be really, really cautious and explain it out to people, because people will be coming back thinking that they can come and revive their account, but they have been purged out. So, guys, a word to a wise is sufficient. I'm coming back to this information because a lot of people were so surprised when it was shared out. So tell everyone that if they come before the 1st of September and their send button is not on, is the end. So that is that. Now, the core team, Ami went on to explain the core team. The core team has also the admin made the core team to has grown also very widely, and the core team has also grown very widely, and we are seeing the core team getting close just towards the end of this month. So we are really seeing great things that are happening with the core team, and we believe that the core team in any time from now is going to be closed. But there are still people on the core team that haven't activated their payment. So please try to tell everyone that hasn't activated their payment that as the core team gets closed, that will be all for them. They are not going to have the opportunity to be on the core team, but they are going to be put on the replacement team. And once you're on the replacement team, there is only chance for you when somebody falls off from the core team for you to get back to the replacement team. So let's try to look here to see the number of people that are on the core team to show you that the core team is almost getting to the brim, is almost full. The core team is almost full. So your downlines or your followers that are not on the call team and of which expect to be on the call team, guys, you should tell them to sit up because it's getting almost full right now. So permit them to sit up and get to benefit from what the core team is offering. Since this is taking a little bit of time to load, or okay, I think it's okay now. So let's look at the number of the core team. You see the core team is almost getting to 11,000. We have 10,444, and we have 7,970 active members, and we have 2,447 that are on the core team but are not active. Means that the present month they haven't paid. So these people should get quickly to their positions. If not, new people that will come on board are going to push you out of the core team. So this is the number of the core team that is almost getting full, and this number here must tally with this number to be active. So 11,000 must be 11,111 here. These people must be zero. So if you are here, you are in the core team and you haven't activated your back office, know that new people will come and kick you off, and before you know it, you will be in the replacement team. So it's really of necessity to let everyone know the truth about what is going on in the core team. So that is really what we're explaining to everyone. Now, I cannot go without letting you to know what is boiling up in Cameroon. We are really doing our best right now because we are getting ready for the celebration that is coming up uh, on Saturday. Saturday, Cameroon is on the map to give food to the needy. We have been doing our food assessment for the past week, and this week we have been going out, and everything has been brought in. The food have been brought in, and we are trying to parcel the food and permit the food to be conditioned in a way that on that Saturday morning it will be very easy to get it, grab it, and distribute it to all the people that are to receive this food without any difficulty. So that is what we have been doing for these days. I just wanted to give you clues of all what it is. I just wanted to give you clues of all these realities before we continue. So let's just try to look at few of these pictures as so. Since there is noise here, I'll be doing this for the next time. And, see you. Thank you very much, and see you in another edition. Since there is noise here, I'm going to drop this edition. Bye bye.